Hey, what's up? This is Kui Paul, and you're listening to the Love and Other Metaphors podcast here on youtube.com/user/Valor07. I swear if I have more users, I'll actually change it. You can also find me on facebook.com/Kui Paul Poetry. Also, instagram.com/Kui Paul Poetry. I'm here with the set crew of...
I thought you had like a script that you wrote.
That is the freaking script it's in here, man. It's in my mind. It's in... You gotta freaking memorize that ish, man. When you like doing a podcast, you need to like have it on you at every time when you're. Anyway, so once again, my name is Kui Paul, and I'm joined with the crew / cast. Is it cast and crew or crew? Cast and people who shot a music video. Exactly. That's all I was thinking. Like, okay, no. The extras were part of the cast. Kind of, yeah. Okay, anyway. But we shot a music video for... Do we say who we shot the music video for? Or do we just keep it a surprise? So the latest music video that you will probably see within a month or so, maybe more, I don't know, of...
It's due April 30th.
It's due April 30th of NAK. We just got off set and we're here at a Denny's recording a podcast because that's how I do things.
We
could have been anywhere, but we're in Denny's, so, you know.
Hey, Denny's is a nice place.
Huh?
You spoiled it. You destroyed the image.
I know, right?
I'm just kidding.
It's a nice Denny's. We could have been... Oh, I get what you mean now. We could have been anywhere.
We could have been like at a coffee shop.
Yeah, it's like we're here at super fancy expensivo coffee shop because we are Hollywood now.
We flew all the way
Dude, we're in
to
Denny's.
Florida to shoot this, so
Fancy like that.
we're on a beach in Florida.
On a beach in Florida after shooting in West Covina.
Are we gonna watch it? Is that why you read it?
But anyway, so I'm recording a podcast with a bunch of people, a billion people talking in and around me. And yeah,
That's how we have it.
as I always start the podcast, how's everyone's day? How's everyone doing?
Pretty busy weekend.
It is actually nighttime. What time is it? What time is it actually? I don't have my phone today.
It is 11:28.
Oh wow, it's actually kind of yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're at Denny's, and I'm gonna keep this going, and this is actually gonna go online, like unedited as well too. So this is, like you're here right now. I turned it. That's your waiver. Me turning it on and letting you know I'm doing a podcast. I did actually. You sitting at the table is your consent. Oh my gosh, this is not going to be the entire podcast. I'm going to move on. So we shot the podcast, and we actually have the writer and director with us today,
And our co-writer.
and co-writers. And other people that helped. But I will start.
And executive producer.
No, Daniel's the executive producer. This is what I found out. Executive producers are basically just the person who produced it because they had the money.
Those are financiers.
Yeah, but a lot of them are.
So who's
They're slated as executive producers in the movie.
Right?
Huh?
Sweaty 80, who are the one that also watch for the shots and like is like the right hand of like, because I know 80 is the right hands and like, you know, but Gerard was the one who was like also keeping track of the shots and being like, okay, is this good?
I don't know actually.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? I only got this far with like a friend of mine who does he does a lot of other stuff too. He's the only person that said like, because I told him, hey, I'm helping produce a film, and I told him, oh, I'm executive producing. He's like, really? It's like, are you spending money? I was like, no. It's like, then you're just a producer. Executive producer has money and helps make the film. I was like, oh, that's the difference. That's why the executive producer is usually an actor.
So he's a producer.
It's like executive producer Kelsey Grammer. It's like because he has money, so he produced it and put money in it. Well, that's his definition. Maybe it's different. I have no idea. So he produced it. I don't know about the shots. Like, what do you think? I think AD.
Usually scriptwriter. No, AD is the one who just tells everyone to shut up. And scriptwriter is the one who is in charge of the actual like script at the time. Like, well, AD keeps track of like, are we doing the shot?
Before you continue, can you introduce yourself to everyone since we're recording?
Hi, I'm Sammy.
Sammy, what?
Lynn. What?
Well, I mean, like, what are you gonna be on the freaking like movie?
Oh, probably Sammy.
Okay, so this is Sammy Villanueva. She's the director. Well, I mean, if you're playing games.
Okay,
and
I
stuff.
abandoned
No,
that
small
name.
beans.
Did you really?
Well, not really, but like I abandoned the video.
Okay, yeah.
I don't hold that label.
He's the unlucky sparrow.
I mean, she's like her luck's run out. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're not okay. Anyway, this is what happens when I do a podcast with 7 people. I mean, 25 people.
Well,
I mean,
you let Gerald like sway.
I know.
Yeah, your conversation, don't you?
Yeah.
She knows how to handle it. She just stays quiet.
Oh yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, let's start from the beginning. How were you accosted to do this film?
Well, Danny was like,
And who's Daniel?
oh, Daniel's my cousin.
I mean, like,
Like, that
which is true. This is all true.
Why is it
But like, why is he making a music video?
I actually don't know. He was just hit me up and he was like, hey, do you want to do the music video for Anesthesia? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, okay, cool.
And who is Daniel to most everyone else that knows him professionally
Well,
or musically?
for the music industry, everyone knows him as an AK.
He is.
Professor Daniel?
Did I tell you that I am trying to convince Daniel to do like an Eminem and have different personas. So I want him to be that nurse.
Nurse by day.
That nurse because
Rapper
that he's
by
that
day.
nurse
Who
in
that nurse?
Who That Nurse. He's that nurse.
That actually
So
is a
that
really
should
good
be
rap name.
like yeah. So he should be NAK. That's his freaking like lyricist guy. And whenever he talks about like bio stuff and nursing, he should be that nurse. Like freaking Slim Shady.
You should have like a rap. I mean, sorry, not rap. Like a trap.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
And then it's gonna be like.
That's exactly what I told him. I was like, whenever you do trap, who that nurse? He's that nurse. I'm trying to convince him that like he should have a different persona, reinvent himself.
Daniel's a trap.
Huh?
No,
He is.
not.
He is a little bit of a
Like
trap.
to start playing trap music.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything, okay? That's up to you
But
guys.
you know what I mean, right? Oh, by the way,
That's super catchy.
who are you?
He left it
My
to
name is Gerard.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Gerard Christian Music.
Hey, cool. And then he's also. Where are you in the film?
In the film, I am
In the music video.
lead actor. Lead role? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you say.
He's the leading actor.
I mean, I don't even act, but I
Cool.
try.
Yeah. But back to what we were talking about. He should be that nurse, and it should literally be DAT nurse
Dad nurse.
Like
Or-
N-U
or DAHT that nurse because he's Filipino.
without the E.
That nurse or NURZ
Or N-E-R-T or N-U-R-S.
or nurse.
Nurse.
That nurse. That nurse.
How
Dude, he
you
would.
spell that?
But I would freaking like.
N-E-R-C.
Or
No,
NERC.
T-A-S.
Okay, dude,
Nurse.
I'm with you, but he should, right? Like because
Yeah.
after you hear it, it's just like that would be so cool. Like every time he does trap, and every time he does trap, he's always talking about his nursing lifestyle. So he should be
Really?
that.
I didn't
Like
even
look,
notice
like
that pattern.
like every time he does like trap, like when he did the other album Artifacts, a lot of it was like his freaking nursing stuff, like bio
He
and
makes a
medical
lot
stuff.
of analogies.
Right? But it's all in medical. So it's like he should have. I freaking want him to do it. Like he should have like this like anti like and like a complex of like I like how like other things are happening.
Santos.
I love this podcast already.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the table,
So who else do we
BKS
have
was
here?
and I was
What?
like, what's
Brian King
BKS?
Santos.
You know,
Oh
like,
yeah,
I just
right.
imagine Daniel doing something like this.
Like oh.
Copyright,
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Copyright, bro, man.
I'm gonna get demonetized now.
Hey, you're monetized.
It's okay. It was
I know.
1 second.
I had my YouTube channel
I get
is a classic YouTube channel, so I still have the monetization tools. So, but I don't get any money because I don't have enough views.
He's doing a magic trick.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I really agree with you. Yeah, if he makes another album like that, oh my gosh, it's just a Dat Nurse album.
I
And it-
honestly think he
It
would.
should be super trappy too.
I know he might not want to blow up, but I feel like that would probably
That would do
blow
it,
him up.
right? That would bring him into the mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
Dat
is
Nurse.
He's a
What
different
he's
rapper.
probably trying to
He
stay away
definitely
from.
is. I think Daniel's
Yeah.
lyrics
Like-
are so like crazy.
Well, yeah, he's at heart he's a lyricist,
Oh,
which is
definitely.
very artistic,
I think
which
if
is
you-
great.
I think if you apply those kind of lyrics
To
to a
trap,
trap beat,
that would
it's gonna be
Well,
awesome.
there is a famous.
It's like Kendrick.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is a famous rapper right now. I forgot his name. He's Christian,
Okay,
but he's like a lot of deep.
Lecrae?
No, no,
It's not Lecrae.
guys.
Lecrae is not every.
No, he was just.
We had the same
I don't know if he just blew up recently. Do you know, Gerald? Huh? No, not
Chance.
Chance. No, it's this other guy. He's like
God's will.
white skinned.
NF.
That's fine. I'm sorry. It is still God's will. God's plan. You're right.
No, that's a
God's
song.
plan. God's plan.
But his stuff is so deep. He doesn't label himself.
Except the second half.
That's cool.
I know it was like cool, but he talks about some like really serious and deep stuff in regards to like his past
Okay.
and stuff like that. And he's a lyricist too.
Yeah, but I think like the way
Like Daniel
like
would be like that.
Daniel's lyricism in a trap. But it depends on if he wants to do it or not. Because I can't force him. But that nurse could be the like. And this is why I want him to do it too. Because I think NAK should still keep to like classic lyricism, and he can keep that. But then every now and then when he just wants to just like break out, but not be so attached and just have fun. That nurse, right? So he could just like let go, and that could be his mainstream. Yeah, and then like that way he doesn't have to commingle the two personas.
He doesn't even have to
That's just my opinion.
sacrifice his
Oh, is it
lyricism at all.
Exactly.
Because I think like,
like it.
honestly putting that into a trap beat would be really it wouldn't be like really
Yeah, it's enough.
trashy.
I think it's
You know,
Here.
like these
You
new
can write
rappers
on this.
nowadays,
Mhm.
like, they're just like, oh, I don't know how to rap. Like I just like put a
Just
beat.
ignore
You know,
this
I just
woman's,
like sang.
phone
I mean,
number.
I just like said stuff on a beat.
Yeah.
Now I'm famous. You know, like he actually has a lot of talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that happened. Like I've heard like a lot of stories with like him like working with other producers, and he always says is like he always sends his stuff a lot more clean than anyone else. That a lot of producers have to like intermingle, like they have to do a lot of stuff with like some of the stuff that comes in, but not his stuff. He knows how to like at least do basic mixing and everything,
Yeah.
so he's good. That's a cool pen. What? You're whispering. We're doing a podcast. We can still hear you.
That's a vape pen.
No, it's a fountain.
It's a vape pen.
Fountain pen. It's like it's not. It's a fountain because it's like it's not. It's not vapor. It's like just liquid. It will probably alarm. Dude, there's a nest on there, dude. On the top.
Oh,
They put the nest on top, so they can actually see you now.
Please.
But it just says egg, dude. It just says egg.
Anyway,
Oh, that's our
okay.
nachos.
So we're gonna take a pause for right now. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well, actually, in a couple of seconds for you guys. For me, like 30 minutes because our food is coming. So we'll be right back, guys.
How did you
We're just
like
gonna
it?
continue recording while
did
we eat
you like
nachos. Hi, guys.
How did you like it?
This is gonna be our thing.
How did you like it?
I've actually never written with a
feathered?
calligraphy pen before.
Oh, with the fountain pen?
Or a
Can I see?
fountain pen.
May I write a little?
Right on
Fountain
that.
pen.
Oh, this?
Careful, don't press it too hard.
And then like I hear.
You do?
Could have grabbed me one.
If I pull it, right? I don't want to break it.
No, it's twist.
Is it really?
I feel like it'd be easier.
Thank you. I don't want to break it.
Is that all you got, Brian?
No, I got a hot roast. Hot roast. With bread. The thing with the bread. Sandwich.
Oh.
Melt.
Oh.
Okay, what's a melt?
It's just like
Melted cheese.
they put. I think they. I guess so.
Melted cheese?
I thought they put like
Because
the pot
I didn't
thing
know
over it.
BLT meant
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Lettuce, tomato. I was just like BLT, like that's okay.
Yeah, you ordered
like
that at the
BLTs.
restaurant.
Huh?
It's
I
too
don't
much
like
for me.
BLTs.
Dude, that lobster BLT was so good, dude. I got a lobster BLT.
Ooh, that's cool.
Where?
It does sound good.
Ridiculously good.
Where?
I don't know where. Like, we went to SeaWorld, and then after that,
over there.
it was some fancy restaurant. It was some fancy restaurant in San Diego.
They were at
Yeah,
SeaWorld,
it was
and
by
then
accident.
the one
Like,
where
we
you
were
had
just
the
like,
fish, and like, you can grab a
I know,
lobster
and the lady
if you
gave us
want.
a
They
fireplace.
grab one, and like, we'll make a salmon for you.
like the
Right into the boiling water.
She gave us a fireplace spot.
yeah, spot with the fireplace.
It's cool.
How romantic. Was it
It's
cold
nice.
though? Was it cold at the time
It's nice.
to justify a
Cheese has a lot of saturated.
fireplace?
And we had it a few from the city.
That's good. That's
really nice.
good. Dairy is really bad.
Wait, you went to San Diego
Eat, drink milk.
Yeah.
with your boyfriend? With your
Yeah, that was when he
boy.
asked me to be his boyfriend. Yeah, be
Oh.
his girlfriend.
It just messes with
on.
cholesterol.
So is Gerard the girl in the relationship? Because she said you asked
All
her
right,
to be.
we'll be back in just one more minute.
How was it?
So they put me on morphine.
How's what?
And then
Morphine?
just like it
No.
just like I wasn't like feeling any pain anymore.
Mm.
So it was like cool. I don't know. And it didn't really feel like anything.
Through the IV?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like not like a big thing, but I know you can die from that. That's
You
a
can
lot of
die from
people
everything.
like
You
really
can't
know
live
you
from everything.
to commit suicide.
Yes, okay. Everyone
I think when I had morphine for the first time, I couldn't sleep. Like I got up from a bed and I had to pace because my mind was like going crazy. I don't know. It was just bad effect.
You know, it's basically opium, right?
Morphine?
Yeah. Now we have some.
All drugs
opioids.
are
Is that
big.
why,
All the-
is
all
that
the
why it's a
painkillers.
stimulant?
All painkillers are basically opiates.
Oh yeah.
It's just legal opiates.
Yeah, I heard like Norcos or like heroin is heroin, pretty much.
Heroin used to not be legal. Or illegal, right?
Everything used to be legal.
Yep.
Like in the old times where they had the little
Cocaine used to be in
little
coke.
capsule that they just like
Oh,
put
they
in their
used to
nose.
put Coke.
In their nose?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
I mean,
Coca
cocaine
Cola
and then
came
they-
from cocaine
What?
because they had that cocaine was the
It was a remedy.
yeah.
Maybe that's why I like Coca Cola.
Because of the polar bears?
It's-
The pancakes and
Exactly.
Denny's and Ron's are always too much for me.
And the Santa Claus.
Oh, the Santa Claus! I remember like Coca Cola Santa Claus. What did Pepsi have?
Nothing.
I think Pepsi's whack.
Is that
No, Pepsi had like
They have actors.
they have awkward like socially
That's
like
two separate.
they have awkward social videos where
Yeah.
We're talking about the Kendall Jenner one.
yes.
Yes.
When I eat
But then they had the
I'll
other
eat
one
the
where
top
just like
one
all the
first.
little like faith, all
Yeah, then-
all the faith leaders got together and watched the football game.
That's weird.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it
When I
was.
think of Pepsi, I think of the comedian Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Gabriel
What was
Iglesias.
the joke?
Fluffy, not fat. Fat, not fluffy. Not
You
fat.
said
not
Gabriel
Fluffy.
Iglesias?
Gabriel Iglesias,
I
Fluffy.
didn't watch him.
He's my favorite.
Oh.
He's like,
You know,
Pepsi.
you know who my favorite. You know who one of my favorite comedians is, but it's a really guilty pleasure. Daniel Tosh.
Oh, dude, that guy
He's
is
so dirty.
like,
Oh no.
But he
offensive.
he's really
He's the definition
sorry?
of
yeah
offensive.
he's
Tosh
super
0.0.
offensive,
The guy from Tosh.0.
but he words things very well. But his stuff is so offensive.
It's
It's
like,
incredible.
every
really
single
Bill
thing
Nye.
that he says is
I don't think so.
very, very like as offensive
Borderline.
as you can get.
No, it's
Oh.
incredible.
No, it's like just straight.
It's straight up
like,
offensive.
Oh, like
How's it gonna be
if
He
like,
has-
that person,
He's a
like,
Mexican.
One of his most popular jokes is about sexual assault. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
joke
Careful now.
that he
No,
has.
but I mean it's just it's so.
Gabriel Iglesias.
So,
But I like
Guys
him.
like your borderline.
John Mulaney, he's like one of the new
I'm
ones.
a borderline.
it's just like
Yeah, it's just offensive humor.
Borderline.
It's just super offensive. John Mulaney, he's one of my like newer favorites. He's like a skinny Jewish guy. No, he's he's a Catholic guy. That's his shtick, and he used to write for like The Simpsons and stuff. He's pretty good.
I like George Lopez.
George Lopez is pretty good. He has a new. He has a new comedy special, The Wall or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How about Tracy Morgan in the new TBS show?
The Last OG.
I want to see that.
I want to see how he does that. I have, and I like the comedy because it's not live. It's not like live
Know
studio.
how to play my
It's kind of like, how would you describe it?
I don't know. But
Like
I like
30 Rock
I
or
like
something.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, dude,
She's freaking
oh my
hilarious, dude.
gosh, she's so down to earth.
Did you
that's
watch
why.
Girls Trip?
Huh?
Did you watch? Girls
I
Trip?
didn't. I watched the Oscars. She was freaking funny there. I watched like, wasn't she in that like what commercial was that? Like she's in I
like
forget.
Chris Pratt.
She's in a commercial where it's funny. Chris Pratt's funny. In
Before-
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, Parks and Rec.
Oh, Parks and Rec.
You like fluffy Chris Flat.
Yes.
Chris Flat. Chris
Chris
Chris Fat. Chris Fat.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Fat, yeah.
You just-
Chris
Yeah.
Fat.
Dude, I love Chris Pratt. He's so funny in Parks and Rec. He's
Oh.
like,
I agree.
he's so like dumb, and but it fits so well.
You
with his
deserve it.
character. Oh yeah, yeah. He's great.
No one's watching.
Those what? Oh, watching what?
Gerardi,
What's
the
that?
French
Where?
I like people like in
Where
the
are my
audio
fries,
podcast.
though?
They're just like, there's nothing there.
$5 right there.
fry. Wait, are you recording it now?
Oh,
Right
dude,
on
it's
the
still
table.
there. I'm still recording.
Table right there.
I recorded during morphine. That's what, that's where it started. We're still here, guys.
Hey, we can't. Some chicks' numbers on this.
That was my number.
Your
No,
KP's
it's-
podcast. Here's a list of all the narcotic drugs you can take.
So
Number
what do you
one.
guys What do
Narcotics.
you guys think about
Oxycontin.
lean?
Number
What
two.
happened?
What do you guys think about
Percocet.
lean?
Who?
Number
Codeine.
three.
Codeine?
Percodan.
Because
know.
codeine is like the new thing right now.
Vicodin.
I don't
Like
know.
all rappers are.
Or
It's
five.
cough syrup. Like
Tramadol.
Oh no.
cough syrup.
Are we going there?
Number six.
It's like Dextro.
parody.
What is it? Dextro.
Is that it?
Codeine. I've heard of codeine.
Fentanyl.
I guess not.
What are you doing?
No, fentanyl's not bad for you.
No.
No, he's saying
opiates.
acceptable. Yeah,
They're
acceptable
they're
opiates.
narcotic drugs.
Fentanyl?
I had bone marrow.
But they're not
Yeah, that's
non-addicting
why.
drugs.
I went to a buffet.
You can get addicted
and
to it, right?
It melts in your mouth.
It's good.
Yeah.
They're schedule
One of my
It's bad
friends
drugs.
gets
It's-
that.
It's so
Which means?
bad for you though. It's just like
Schedule 1 drugs is like
it
crack
just melts in
cocaine,
your mouth, but it's just like
heroin.
fat.
Okay.
So these are schedule
You know,
2.
we're at a
Which
buffet.
means
You know,
you're
you
not
can't-
as
you
addicted?
cannot.
Bone marrow is not.
Or
I
they're
didn't
just
know.
not
addicting,
as-
but they're legal. They have
But they're legal.
But there's no quality
Maybe-
to
Like,
them.
like
Maybe if you have it too much because
Yes.
everything.
it doesn't. It tastes like fat, but I don't think it's fat.
Oh, I don't know, but it was
It's
fatty.
lard.
There you go. I don't know.
What is?
Bone marrow.
Really?
Eating
marrow.
Well, you
Bone
would know,
marrow?
wouldn't you?
like when they have it like half.
But it was good.
Bone marrow is like considered like a fat. It's not fat, but it's considered a fat.
Shaving it off with a knife.
Charlene
Off the
eats
bone?
bone marrow, so if she is watching this,
No, like when you make
Charlene
when you have like
Charlene
Nilaga
what?
and
What
they
is
have
she
like the thick
Lopez?
bone.
Oh, that's
Oh,
So-
hi Charlene.
That's what I do.
That's bone marrow.
So if she is
Yeah, yeah.
listening to this, she might
Yeah.
be able
The
to answer.
best.
She'll answer. She's like, actually,
Oh,
what
This
is?
is the test now.
Well,
If she
like,
replies.
But like at some
Listen.
places, like they give it, like they
Hi,
fire it,
Charlene.
or like
Hi,
they give you
Charlene.
toast. And you
I know the
you
people
put
that
it
listen
on
to my
your toast.
podcast, and they're at this table.
It's bad.
Aww.
Sammy listens to
Huh?
it.
I didn't say everyone at this
Gerard
table.
listens. Oh,
I just said they're at this table.
I know.
He means KP.
Yeah, pretty much. I am half my views. Because half of it is just me checking every other day to see if someone watched it, and I give myself views.
I'll have it on YouTube repeat. If you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Leave it playing.
I don't freaking care. That's why I'm making a playlist, so someone can just play the playlist.
Repeat.
It honestly doesn't matter when you listen to it, because like the things that I talk about on the podcast are so random. They could be like throughout the year.
Random.
I actually thought, but I don't have enough time. I thought about just doing a morning radio podcast, like every morning from like freaking like 7 to 9. But it would take so much time out of me. Exactly, right? I'd have my own freaking jingle. I'll just make my own radio show, like every freaking morning on like Facebook or something.
On like some
Morning.
obscure frequency,
Yeah.
you know? It's like
We just Facebook
Well,
Live.
yeah.
AM 33.
99.99.
No, it's AM 33.
It
It only goes to like 60.
Like,
How'd you get that one?
It's like, how did you get that one? I was like,
It's only in Michigan.
Actually, it's just in Lansing. Like,
It only goes to Greenwood.
it's only South Lansing or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
like a
only-
2 mile
like
radius.
2 miles. It's just people in Covina. There you go. There's people around
It's
my
in the
house.
vicinity of my house.
It's just me shouting outside my door. Hi guys, this is
Might as well.
my parents.
Paul Poetry on 33.3 AM.
It's like, don't you just be in your room? Like, yeah. People outside just walking around the house. I'm like, are you doing a radio station? I'm like,
It's like, oh, this is my favorite station.
this is my favorite station. Just people
Hey.
walking up to the
So
house.
you make your first dollar out of something.
Hey,
You know?
hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I've made a.
B.
I've made like $38 out of like the single that I released.
Nice.
But I can't even get it because it has to be up to $50 for me to.
Wait, so how do you contribute? Do you just listen to it over and over again?
I don't
Like,
know.
sorry, you only made
So, buy it.
$49.99.
Oh, I don't have iTunes.
You need 50 to get your money.
You gotta get one more
Oh,
cent.
I hate that.
To get your money.
That would suck.
All right,
dude.
real quick.
You losing the mortgage?
Yeah.
Real quick. What's the first income you made doing an art form? Like not a job, but an art form, like independently.
Is stealing an art?
If it is, and you say, then this podcast is going directly to the police.
What if I think my work?
Huh?
Making
What
cookies.
if you think your work?
Making cookies?
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Cool. What kind of cookies?
Sugar cookies.
It's like those kind of.
Oh,
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Opioid.
Opiate cookies.
In high school,
What do you think about Santa?
and what he would do is he would take people's graphing calculators from their backpacks
Did you sell it back?
and sell them to other people.
Oh.
He died.
No,
And I made a lot of money.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
He made a lot of money that was.
That's cool, dude. I mean, no.
Or like, I would like, he would like.
You know a guy.
I knew a guy.
I knew a
that
guy
would, like,
once.
sell textbooks back to the textbook company
Oh my god. Nice.
for like $45
So
a
who's this
textbook.
guy?
Man,
Even do
this
that.
thieving really is an art form.
Who is this?
Dude, no, because like the backpacks is easy, but for like the books, like you had to like stand next to the locker for like a bit of time, like get the combination right, and then you have to wait for the bell to ring, and then like that's like your only time to open the locker.
No, you put tape in the hole.
That's that's
When you
stupid.
close it, it doesn't go. I'm not saying that.
I already have like title of the podcast. We are thieves.
Wait a
There
minute.
you go.
Aren't we all
Heck
thieves?
no, my name's not on this.
We are
Then.
thieves.
We are
No,
thieves.
we are thieves? Question mark.
We are thieves featuring Brian
Featuring Brian
and Gerald.
We are thieves.
We are thieves? Question mark.
No, I'm saying
We are thieves? Question mark.
it's good. Our names aren't on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way,
That's right, Charissa.
This is
That's right, Charissa.
The
You're right.
people that
Nori.
aren't talking.
Hi, my name is Sharissa.
Oh, well, the people that
You can
aren't
find her in jail 3 to 6 months on good behavior. No.
That's not cool.
Oh.
because she volunteers her time. As a
Oh yeah.
doctor.
See, on good. Yeah.
But you
Good
gotta assume that
behavior.
everything's bad.
on good behavior though.
Thank you. On good behavior.
Exactly.
No, that's the
Let's go.
that's the organization she helps. Good behavior.
For those convicts that were
I know. Yeah.
wrongfully accused, and she just goes
Yeah.
there and provides medical assistance.
Of course.
Is that
Gotta
how
do
you
my
guys
part.
met? I'm gonna leave.
No, I was stealing calculators from her backpack, and I got caught.
And she got caught.
Yeah, because he wasn't quick
Oh.
enough.
Oh.
No, it's because her
Dang.
calculator was her phone. And the center.
So you're saying that you're here because you can't get away.
The calculator was chained to your freaking wallet chain, the one that you put in here. Oh, you remember those?
All the podcasts.
Remember what
I got
like
2
the
more
little
minutes.
David.
dangly things you have on your phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's like a loop.
You buy it at
and they're
Chinatown.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Every, like, Hello
Old
Kitty
school.
or something
Oh my
like that.
God.
Toy at the end.
The trinkets.
It's just like
And it lights up, or there's bells. I had one with bells
that's,
on my BlackBerry.
ooh, Blackberries were like this.
I hacked it so I could change the color of the ball.
Sidekicks.
I never had a sidekick.
I remember we had this conversation. I remember like I wanted a sidekick for like a good like 2 years, and I finally got one. And then I got a colored one.
Oh yeah.
And then they came out with touch.
And then we cut it for and I was like, okay, whatever. But I really love the sound.
Yeah.
I loved the sound it made
when
we
you
went-
opened it, when you
It just went. Shh. And I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
Oh really?
If they made a freaking like sidekick, like
Touch
iPhone,
screen
Android, yeah, or
I'd get that.
yeah, like an
They're
Android.
making a
Like,
BlackBerry, like
yeah, but it's not the same. But
like a touchscreen BlackBerry.
yeah, that's true.
I think business people still use Blackberries though.
Some of them do.
BlackBerries are like the best.
They're still really good.
Professional thing.
I never
Well-
use it professionally. I use it for the freaking brick break game. You
Oh,
know?
that one.
And the ball goes around. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or you had a Nokia for Snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nostalgia.
And then
Okay.
there was a Nokia with a football game.
I didn't have that one.
No.
No.
Look it up.
Oh, I had the Nokia where you can make your own ringtone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It took me like a long.
It's just like a mixer, and you just pick like
Yeah.
but drums here.
I put like what you call it? I put the Final Fantasy, like one of the Final Fantasy themes on there. No one got it, but I did, and then all the kind of yeah. All right, this is Kuya Paul, the Love and Mother Metaphors podcast. I'm ending this before it gets too crazy. So you can find me on at Kuya Paul on Facebook or Instagram. You could also find this podcast once again at youtube.com/user/Vala07. Thanks for listening in. I know it was super random, but we had a lot of really great time. Yes. Okay. Bye, guys. See you later.